discussion of correlation coefficient, and we'll try to solve few more problems. Maybe today we'll try to end up with the Carl Pearson's correlation coefficient as a topic. So till now we have discussed various properties and various ways to solve or to find out the correlation coefficient between two variables. So today we are going to discuss few more examples where we can have an in-depth understanding of the correlation coefficient. So the first question here says the correlation coefficient of two variables x and y is 0.22. Their covariance is 2.2. If the variance of x is 16, find the standard deviation of y. So we'll start solving it. So we'll start with the formula of correlation coefficient. We know R is equal to covariance of xy, covariance between x and y, divided by sigma x and sigma y. So we have already discussed this formula. This is the basic formula of finding the correlation coefficient or finding a correlation coefficient. So let's see what are the values that we have been given in the question. So given R is equals to 0.22. So what is R? R is the correlation coefficient. Here the correlation coefficient is given as 0.22. The correlation coefficient of two variables x and y is 0.22. So it is given. Covariance between x and y, their covariance is 2.22. So covariance between between x and y, or covariance of x and y, is given as 2.2. Yeah, the variance of x is given, that is variance is denoted by sigma squared x is equal to 16. So the variance of x or sigma squared x is equal to 16. So standard deviation will be equal to under root variance or under root 16. Therefore standard deviation is equal to 4. Now we put these values in this formula. We'll get the value of the standard deviation of I. So R is equal to 2.2. 0.22 is equal to covariance between x and y is 2.2 divided by sigma x is given as 4. We have found out, divided by 4 into sigma y. We have to find sigma y, or we cross multiply it. 0.22 into 4 divided by 2.2 will be equal to 1 divided by sigma y, or sigma y or standard deviation of y will be equal to, we reverse it, 2.2 divided by 0.22 into 4 will be equal to 2.5. So the standard deviation of y or sigma y is equal to 2.5. We found out. This can come in the exam as a 3 marks question. It is very easy and very basic. You just have to put the values in the formula. Now let us next discuss the case where we deal with where we find out the correlation coefficient given the values. So we are given, from the following data find the correlation coefficient summation xi such that I runs from 1 to 25 is equal to 125, summation yi such that I runs from 1 to 25 is equal to 100, summation xi square where I runs from 1 to 25 is equal to 650, summation yi square where I runs from 1 to 25 is equal to 460, and summation xi yi where I runs from 1 to 25 is equal to 508. So we are given these values. We need to find the correlation coefficient between x and y. So here, for all the sets of data given, you see that I runs from 1 to 25, or I is equal to 1 to 25. That means you have 20 5 variables, and this summation xi means that it is the sum of the 25 values of I. So summation xi, where I is equal to 1 to 25, means that it is the summation of the values of x, where starting from 1 to 25, where x has 25 values. So you add all the 25 values of x, you get 125. Similarly, summation yi, such that I tends from 1 to 25, means that you have 25 values of y, and summation yi, where I is equals to 1 to 25, means that you have added all the 25 values of y. So this clearly tells us that there are 25 sets of data or 25 observations, so our n becomes 25. Here summation y is given as 100, summation x square is given as 650, summation y square is given as 460, and summation xy is given as 508. You simply put the formula r is equal to n summation xy minus summation x summation y divided by under root n summation x square minus summation x whole square into n summation y square minus summation y whole square. You put the values of n xy, summation x, summation y, summation x square, and again summation x and summation y square and summation y. So n is 25 into xy is 508 minus summation x is 125 into summation y is 100 divided by under root again n is 25 into summation x square is 650 minus summation x is 125 square into n is 25 into y, summation y square is 460 minus summation y is 100 square is equal to this will be 12700. If you can use a calculator to verify if the numbers are different, if the calculations are wrong. It might be wrong because I have done it on myself. You could actually check it by yourself. This into this is 12500. 25 into 650 is 16250 minus 125 square is 15625. 25 into 460 is 11500 minus 100 square is 10000. So if you calculate this, you remain with 200 divided by this becomes 625 and this becomes 1500. So 200 divided by 625 into 1500, this is under root will be equal to 200 divided by 968.25 will be equal to 0.207. That will be the correlation coefficient between x and y, plain and simple, very basic. Now we may be asked certain questions in exam where you are given the where you are given certain sets of data and you are given the number of observations, but you are said that certain observations in that data were recorded to be wrong. So if the correct observations were now given, you will be asked to find the correct correlation coefficient. So let's see some examples of the same. So for the first example, we'll see an example of how the correlation coefficient can be different if we are given that one set of observation is recorded wrongly or taken wrongly. So let us to understand it in a better way, let us go on to a solved example. First let us go through the question. So here it is given, in order to find correlation coefficient between two variables x and y from 5 pairs of observations, the following calculations were made. So here in order to find the correlation coefficient between two variables x and y, certain for from 5 observations from 5 sets of data, the following calculations were made. Okay, so these are the calculations that were made to calculate correlation coefficient from 5 pairs of observation of a given to calculate correlation coefficient between x and y. So what are the numbers? Summation x is equal to 30, summation y is equal to 40, summation x square is equal to 220, summation y square is equal to 340, and summation xy is equal to 214. This is also a part of the question. On subsequent verification, it was detected that the pair x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 8 was copied wrongly. The correct value being x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 6. Find the corrected value of correlation coefficient. So, on subsequent verification, it was detected that one pair of data, that is one pair of x and y, were copied wrongly during calculation as x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 8. So one value of x was wrongly recorded as 4 and one corresponding value of y was wrongly recorded as 8. So the correct value instead of 4 should have been 2 and the correct value of y instead of 8 should have been 6. So you need to find the corrected value of correlation coefficient. So let us move on to the solution. So first we take all this data and we correct this data on our first hand. So what is summation x? Summation x is the addition of all the values of x. So when summation x was taken here, this value was also added, that is wrong. So we'll subtract this value from this thing and we'll then add this value which was not actually put into calculation. I will repeat it again. When all the values of x were added to calculate summation x, one wrong value was taken, that is x is equal to 4. We will subtract this x is equal to 4 from the entire calculation of summation x and then add the correct value. That should be, instead of x is equal to 4, the correct value should be x is equal to 2. So what we do, summation x is equal to 30, the corrected summation x is equal to 30 minus the wrong data, that is 4, plus the correct data, that is 2, is equal to 28. So this is correct, the corrected summation x. Now for summation x square, summation x square was found to be 220. So we subtract the wrong value again here. So it is the addition of all the values of x square. So we take the square of every value of x and we add them together, we get summation x square. So while calculating summation x square, one of the values that were taken of x were of 4 square. So we subtract 4 square from the entire value, that is summation x square will be equal to 220. This is also corrected value, 220 minus the wrong value, that is 4 square, plus the correct value, that is 2 square. This will give you the corrected x square. This will be equal to 220 minus 16 plus 4. This is equal to 208. Now what will corrected summation y similarly be? Summation y is given by given as 40 minus the wrong value, that is 8, plus the correct value, that is 6, will be equal to 38. And what will corrected y square be? Summation y square is given as 340 minus the square of wrong value, that is 8 square, plus the square of correct value, that is 6 square, will be equal to 340 minus 64 plus 36 is equal to 312. Now finally, one more thing that we need for our calculation is summation xy. What is summation xy? You take the product between x and y and you add them up together. You take the product of x and y for each set of observation and then add them together. So summation xy here is given as 214. So corrected summation xy will be 214 minus the wrong product of x and y, that is 4 into 8, the wrong one. So 4 into 8 plus the correct value of x and y, that is 2 into 6. So this will be equal to 214 minus 32 plus 12 will be equal to 194. So the corrected value of correlation coefficient, you just put these values in the formula. R is equals to n summation x y minus summation x summation y under root n summation x square minus summation x square into summation y square minus summation y square will be equal to n here, because you have 5 observations, n here will be 5 into summation x, corrected summation xy is 194 minus summation x is 28 and summation y is 38. So this will be 28 into 38 divided by 5, again n is 5 into summation x square is 208 minus summation x is 28 square into n again is 5, summation y square is 312 minus summation y is 38 square of that. This will be 970, we write 970 here, minus this will be 1064, we write 1064 here, divided by 1040, this will be 1040, this will be 784 minus 784 into this will be 1560 minus this will be 1444, this will be 1444. It will be equal to minus 94 divided by under root 296 into this will be 116. So this will be minus 94 divided by under root 296 into 116 will be equal to minus 94 divided by 172.32 will be equal to minus 0.545. So this is how we find the corrected values if wrong observations are given. Now here we are given two sets of values. Here we are again given a similar question, but here instead of one set, two sets of values are found to be wrong. So let us read the question. A computer, while making calculation while calculating the correlation coefficient between two variables x and y, obtained the following results: n is equal to 30, summation x is equal to 120, summation x square is equal to 600, summation y is equal to 90, summation y square is equal to 250, summation xy is equal to 256. It was, however, later discovered at the time of checking that it had copied down two pairs of observations as x, y, x 8, 10, 12, 7. So these are the two sets of observations that were copied wrongly. One set is x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 10, and the other set is x is equal to 12 and y is equal to 7. While the correct values are x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 12, and 10 is equal to 8 and y is equal to x is equal to 10 and y is equal to 8. I'm sorry, I repeat this again. While the correct values are x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 12, and x is equal to 10 and y is equal to 8. Obtain the correct value of correlation coefficient. So we first take the uncorrected values of x, y, x square and y square and xy. So we write x here, y here, x square, y square and xy. So for the first set, we are given that the uncorrected values x is equal to 8, y is equal to 10. So x square will be square of this will be 64. y square will be square of this will be 100 and xy will be 8 into 10, that is 80. For the second set, x square will be 144, y square will be 49 and xy will be 12 into 7, that will be 84. So we add these two together, we get 20, we add these two together, we get 17, we add these two together, we get 208, we add these two together, we get 109, we add these two together, we get 164. Now let us look into the corrected values. So we again write xy square, y square, xy, the values required for our calculation. Now we see the what are the corrected values. Corrected values are x is equal to 8, y is equal to 12, x is equal to 10, y is equal to 8. So x is equal to 8, y is equal to 12, x is equal to 10, y is equal to 8. So for x square, 8 square will be 64, 10 square will be 100. For y square, 12 square will be 144, 8 square will be 160, just 64. And for xy, 8 into 12 will be 96 and 10 into 8 will be 80. We add these two together, we get 18. We add these two together, we get 20. We add these two together, we get 164. We add these two together, we get 208. We add these two together, we get 176. So now we'll find the corrected value of x, summation x, summation y, summation x square, summation y square, and summation xy. So first, what is summation x we are given? Summation x is given as 120. So we write to find the corrected value of summation x, we write the wrong value first, 120 minus the wrong value of the addition of two variables is 20 here, plus the corrected summation of corrected values is 18. So we write 18 here, it will be 118. For summation y, the wrong summation y is 90. We write 90 here, minus the wrong sum of wrong observations, that is 17, minus 17, plus the sum of correct observations, that is 20. We write 20, we get 93. Now for summation x square, what is the wrong summation x square? It is 600. So we write 600 here, minus the wrong summation of x square is 208. It is minus 208, plus the correct summation of x, the values of x square, it is 164. It is equal to 556. Similarly, y square will be here 250 minus 149 plus 208, it will be equal to 309, and summation x square will be 356 minus 164 plus 176 will be equal to 368. Putting the values, r is equal to n summation xy minus summation x summation y divided by under root n summation x square minus summation x square into n summation y square minus summation y square. We are given n is equal to 30, so it will be 30 into 368 minus 118 into 93 divided by under root 30 into 556 minus 118 square into 30 into 309 minus 93 square. So we simplify it, we get 11040 minus 10974 divided by under root 11680 minus 13924 into 9270 minus 8649 will be equal to 66 divided by under root 2756 into 621 will be equal to 66 divided by 1308.3 will be equal to 0.05 as your answer. I am sorry, this will be negative, so you will have a negative sign here, you will also have a negative sign here. I'm sorry, this will be positive. I'm sorry, this the entire thing will be positive. You will not have a minus sign here. The answer will just be 0.05. Please correct it. This won't have a negative sign here. It will be 0.05. So this is one question you should try yourself. It is for a single pair. In order to find the correlation coefficient between two variables x and y from 25 pairs of observation, the following calculations were made. N is equal to 25, summation x is equal to 125, summation x square is equal to 650, summation y is equal to 100, summation y square is equal to 460, and summation xy is equal to 508. Please read this as summation y square. Subsequently, it was found that the pair x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 8 was copied wrongly. The correct value being x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 6. Find the correct value of correlation coefficient. Please solve this yourselves. Again, please note this is summation y square, so you correct it yourself, and please do this sum yourself, and you get back to me with whatever answer you get to confirm the same. Thank you.